a bit of rock, a touch of hip-hop, unwavering dedication to craft, and pure artistic vision. The unique sound of Linkin Park. Well, the band brought the house down when they performed to a sold-out crowd at the Singapore Indoor Stadium recently, and they're currently touring Japan and headed to Korea next. Well, I was lucky enough to catch up with Chester Bennington and Johan minutes before they went on stage. After waiting for more than a year, the highly anticipated third studio outing, Minutes to Midnight, is finally out. And the resulting delivery is nothing short of electrifying. It must be great to be on a tour like this after 17 months working on the new album. What took you so long?
We were very experimental with the kind of songs that we were writing. We wrote a lot of music. So just that process took a long time, and finding ways of becoming comfortable with the different sounds of different kind of styles of music, I think was that process.
I think in that way fans agree that you've succeeded because it does sound different. This album is very different from the previous two that you've released. But what amazes me is that you turned out 150 song ideas just for this and chose 12 of the best for this album. I mean, isn't that a little overdone?
We pretty much overdo everything.
Yeah, it was kind of more of a means to an end. You know, like, just because we wrote that many doesn't mean that all of them were good. You know, so we had to go through a process or many processes to get to the point to where we were really standing behind the music that we put on the album.
Would you say you're a perfectionist, workaholics, or do you just like to drown yourself in work?
Everyone individually has a great work ethic. So when it comes to making the record, everyone puts in 110%. And then once we have a great record, you know, we want to share it with so many people, and that's part of the reason why we're here. You know, we want to support the album and have people listen to it live.
This album sold 3.3 million copies worldwide in its first month. And in the first week alone, they far exceeded expectations with worldwide sales of 2.7 million copies.
What I've done is you know, lyrically it's very different than a lot of the songs that we've written in the past. And so it's more of like a reflection on, you know, and coming to terms with, you know, the decisions that you make, or, you know, the choices that you've made in your life. And that's a very different kind of message than, you know, our personal.
That's it for this week's Prime